I'm live now again, and thank you for the good stream we had 2 hours ago. I think so, 2 hours ago. And today I have this article. I have one, two, three, four, five, six article and a Bible verse. Locked and loaded. Alright, so let's begin. World breaking news: electromagnetic weaponry unleashed in Middle East. And this article is from today, 3rd February 2020. So update 10:03 a.m. Things inside Syria changed today in a way never before seen. Electronic magnetic weaponry has been unleashed. The sheet The sheer power of this weaponry is amazing. It is so powerful it is physically moving through clouds and can be seen by the naked eye. Most people know that governments do all sorts of research on all sorts of. This is about article about breaking news: electromagnetic weaponry unleashed in Middle East. This from today. This article. Hey, hey Mitchell. I'm gonna give you a new link. I'm gonna give you a new link later on the stream, but this, never before has this type of weaponry actually been seen operating in unfilled zone. Today, that changed below. Video from countryside of Alpha. The video was taken by a reticent. In it, you can clearly see electromagnetic waves such power they are perfectly visible traveling through the cloud. And this is basically now proves that this exists. This is no longer a conspiracy theory, or if you even call it you can clearly you can clearly say if you look, you can clearly say something is moving there. Some waves are moving there, kind of. If you look really good, I'm gonna make it full screen. I can clearly see that there's I can clearly see that. I'm gonna make it in. I'm just gonna put this video in slow motion, so it will be a bit. I think I don't know if this in slow motion. I just put this video so it'll be easier to see. You see that buy weaponry, go buy, fly, electric magnetic weapon style. So now this has been proven. Now this has been proven that this military stunt it has now been officially exposed in video format. And hey to all of you that came to the stream. God bless y'all. I got 6 articles. And we're gonna just take a last look at it. You can clearly say, I can clearly say, I don't know if you can see, you can probably see that there's tiny waves that are moving. And I made this video in slow motion, so you can see. It's a bit hard to see, but you can see that something is going up, like a wave kind of thing. But let me get back to this article. So, at this time, it is not known who is unleashing this or what its purpose is, but the use of this weaponry is now invulnerable. And I'm Scott Bashall, and the implementation of its extensions open a Pandora's box of possibilities. Update 10:30 a.m. East. And this is about a electrical power a weapon that is happening in the Middle East. The Wall Hall Turner radio show spoke with Al Wenner, owner of radio station WBCQ, which asked the radio show 7490 and 5130 WBCQ has 8 high-powered transmitters at its site in Montreal, Mania, USA. 7 Of the 8 transmitters are 5,000 watts each. However, each each the final transmitters is 10 times more powerful at 500 watts. None of those transmitters carries the type of wars of waves seen in the skills of Apple. We also spoke this Jeff, a radio station WRME, which also airs the the Hill Turner radio show on 9455. They have translated transmitters with their top being 1000 watts, and it does not cause such visible waves either. At the former World Trade Center in New York City before I was acknowledged down on September 11, the radio tower atop the North Building emits more than 6 million total waves, with all the TV stations and radio stations broadcasting from it. Never once did I create the waves seen in the video above. This reminds me of a film I've watched a bit. The enormity, the power necessary to cause such visible waves must be orders of magnitude greater than the numbers created above. If such waves struck a human or anything flying, they would likely destroy whatever was hit immediately. Now that you have read this story, please cover this cost. This is a guy that is making this website. I support what he's doing. He's doing a great work. Keep it this. So if you want, this article will be linked down the description. But yeah, this is world breaking news: electromagnetic weaponry unleashed in Middle East. I'm just gonna show the video for last time. You can clearly see that there is something coming up there. Some waves. You can clearly see it. I hope you can see it. But yeah, next article. This article is from yesterday. World China president not seen for 5 days. Latest update 10:55 p.m. East. The people leader Xi Jinping has not been seen in public for the last 5 days. He is also missing from page one of the Chinese daily paper. Did he get sick with coronavirus? Did he die? Did he blame the military and get taken out of power? No one knows. So, or if they do know, they are not seeing. So strange. Look at this. And he's coughing. This is from Twitter. I'm actually going to take this real quick and just translate this to. I'm gonna go and do that. Just so we can see what that Twitter feed says in English. So this horrifying scene from the video: X jumping, kept coughing, has X also connected Wuhan pandemic. Okay, when you see that, if this just shows you that something is wrong. If this is a leader that got sick, if he ex-leader have got sick, then you know something is wrong with this virus. Then you know it's not a joke. It's not something you should play with. It's that serious. It's a bioweapon. In the meantime, look at the reaction. The virus is not just a flu. Chinese response alone should be enough to alarm us all. Layer that with the world's response and subsequent action, and this pandemic is just beginning. The list below is just what I can recall off the top of my mind. There are many, many more examples. China quarantined cities totally 50 million. China public transportation held in several cities. China requiring care mentions only no burials. China, those who die go straight to the ceremony where they are basically burned to death. He was coughing up a slime ball for China multiply videos of people dying. China multiple videos of people dying on the streets. China extended national holiday. China makes required for public. So much. China, some cities allowing one family member to leave homes. China family homes being focal board up to keep people from leaving. China communally are being locked down and rumor spreading is published. China lodge companies closing business of extended period. China drones spying dish misference. China building new hospital too known in this day. Well, yeah, if you see the leader is coughing and have not seen in 5 days of a country, then you know that this is not a joke. Then this is for real. That this is for real, and this is a bioweapon. Likes to mine mainland U.S. New York using all resources for contact tracking etc. U.S. 7 U.S. airports handling health scanning for flights from China. U.S. Facebook has started it will delete posts that it demeans untrue or disagree. That's why I'm streaming this. That's why I'm streaming this and not making a video because then it may be taken down. Yes, Facebook has the dangerous as it is related to Norco. U.S. Russia closes border with China. Australia closes entirely to travel who had visited China. Mekong closes border to China until March 2nd. North North Korea also. Then there's something wrong. Closes border to China. Indonesia close border with China. Singapore closes borders to all foreign on plane and tarmac for repaying citizens. That is too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. World makes assault out. Hello, Wild Remus One. Hello. Welcome. God bless. God bless all of you. First, ninth of U.S. cases confirmed in California. The ninth U.S. case of new coronavirus that originated in central China was confirmed in California. The Centers of Disease Control reported Sunday. The case was the second found in Santa Cruz County, but health officials said this is not related to the first. Thanks for the stream, Inc. Yes, no problem. God bless you. God bless all of you. Arms black. Another person. I'm here. Nice looking out. If you want to come on the stream, then just say it. Another person under investigation for coronavirus are in New York City. A second person in New York in New York has been identified for testing for novel corona. Officials said Sunday night. The person, who is over 60 years old, recently in China and passed with a fever. Just lit one up, brother. Michael, who is over 60 years old, was recently in China and passed with a fever and cough. Officials said the person has been hospitalized and testing will be done to determine if it's the coronavirus. Log and loaded, and I've got proof now that that bioweapons exist. And I'm gonna show that in a minute when I'm done with this. And this article, as I said, and then but yeah, Chinese president not seen in for 5 days, and this is the last thing. So yes, but yeah, I just wanted to show you this real quick, locked and loaded. Mm. Breaking news: electromagnetic weapon unleashed in Middle East, and this is article from today. Look and loaded. Take a good eye at this. You are probably more familiar with this than I am, but you can clearly see that there is some waves transmitting. You can clearly see there is some waves transmitting. There's some waves going up and above. Just a little one. That was just for you. I wanted to show that also. But next to the next. Oh! I didn't show it. Oops. I need to. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this so I can just. Okay. So this is locked and loaded. World breaking news: electromagnetic weapon unleashed in Middle East. And I have read this article, but I wanted to show you this video. You will understand this better than me. But I can clearly see that there's some waves going, some electromagnetic waves going up and there. Clearly say that there's some waves going. So they look very strange. Great job, Slimy, exposing the truth. Thanks, Jesus. Amos Black. Jesus said he didn't know the day or the hour, only the Father knows. Amen. Amen, that's right. We have 5 in the chat. We have 5 right now. God bless all of you. So yeah, now there is actually proof of this, and I'm going to send if you to this in this chat. This is if you want to look more into that locked and looted. Then I've just sent a link on this chat. I think. Oh, the link is too long, so I will send you a link on email. So if you want to do a bit more research, if you want to do some research on that, but next to the next article, just need to find where I put it. There. This is what happened in Denmark today. Fire in Sønderborg. Under and Sønderborg. I think I've been there. I think I've been there on. I think I've actually been there. You can definitely see that the things magnetic waves. Yes. So nowadays it's actually been shown in video. So that's just biblical. That's just amazing. So yes, I've actually been here. I've actually been here. So it was there where the fire somewhere happened. But let me read this article. Fire in Sønderborg under control, but still a lot of smoke. And this is straight from today at 16 o'clock. Let me see if I rephrase it, if there's anything updated on this. Yeah, no. And now I need to translate to the English. Yes, I will email this to you right after this stream. Yes, let me just do it right now. So I'll do it after the stream. After the stream, I will email you that. Fire in Sønderborg under control, but still a lot of smoke. A fire in Pellergalley 21 in Sønderborg has led to some smoke development, according to the South and South Jutland. It's called Jutland in Danish, but I guess it's English called Jutland, but in Danish it's called Jylland. Police. There is a fire in a business in a store at Pellergade 21 Sønderborg. An emergency message has been issued. At 1910, there is still a lot of smoke in the area. The fire department is still fighting the fire, which is now under control. So that's good, it's under control. The warnings contain citizens in the area from Rådhustorvet to Softbroen to the east, Rønhave Palace to the north and Grenbrennergade to the west to Maria Touch. People in the affected area must go inside doors, close doors and windows as there is a lot of smoke from the building's fire and seek information from the Air TV2, which are those two Danish news stations. Squirrely, please stay away from the confirmed area. If you get the smoke, consult your own doctor. Consult your own. If possible, this message is incorrect incorrect to pass on to other people in the area. Further information. So if one of you have some people that live there, then pass it on. Further information is broadcasted via Danish Radio TV2 on Tel, Text and Police Decor. The emergency response message will send as soon as possible. This was an emergency message from the fire is only expected to extinguish around midnight as the property is expected to burn down completely. Residents of Praga 17 and 19 cannot enter their properties on their site until the fire. So it's actually a bit serious. Basically, what was infected, it was a business and a store, and some people that live on above in buildings. So affected, but hopefully no one dies. I will probably, if there will probably come more information on that. See this, see if there can come any information out on that. And no, I have nothing. But now we are going to be updating. Oh, that's nothing special. But yeah, this is a good news. This is a good article, a story that ended happy. And now I just need to translate this to English. Here we go. Danish firefighters have returned home from Australian forest fire. Tomorrow, 5 volunteer firefighters have landed at Copenhagen Airport in Kastrup. And it was this article is from 1st February, so it's 2 days ago. This article, the rejoining was great. I'm just gonna play this video. You will probably not understand. But there was a fire. There was brave firefighters from Denmark that took to Australia for the firefighters to help with them fire there. And the good thing is they all came home safely, so that's good. I can see that the child will be happy that they are still alive, because it was a lot of fire in Australia, and I think it's still fire there. I'm not sure. I think there's still fire there. Good to see. Welcome Danish firefighters home. The rejoice was great when Søren Elger and his volunteer firefighters colleagues were recently reunited with their families. We missed him so much and were nervous about whether he come home at all. He does, and he does, and they have had a wild ride, says his wife Graskro. They didn't translate the name good. Copenhagen Airport Kastrup. For 5 weeks, the fire dance have been helping with tree felling, cleaning up, and setting up animal fences in wildfire ranges. So they actually did something good. Please say again. Okay, now I need. No, I'm not good at translating. I, I, I cannot. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I've. Okay, but I cannot translate that. I cannot translate that. we were we were we were married. I got okay. This is really hard to translate like that. It gets pretty stress. Yeah, you don't understand this, but good to kind of end off with some good news. Would you say so? Because there's been a lot of bad news recently. The the Australian Alfreda's had the Australian Alfreda's had entirely rejected we need for assistance. Instead, the Firefighters Assistance Denmark group has helped the Blaze Art organization with operators, fitness, fit camps in South Western Australia. They have really been needed. They have really been needed, and people have been so grateful, says Fire Karlskov Elgeroy, who married Søren Elgeroy just 2 days before he traveled down under. Now the couple is planning on using a, a ski vacation as their wedding trip. They fulfilled. I want to say, clap. Good job, firefighters. They came. That they were risking their lives to go out to save order in another country. I must say, high five. What happened? Okay, what happened to this stream? Is it stuck or what? But yeah, and before we end off, I got the scripter, but I will sing of day power. Yeah, yeah, I will sing aloud of the mercy in the morning, for thou hast been my defense and refuge in the day of my troubles. God bless all of you and have a wonderful day or night. Bye. Remember to keep the law, the Bible holy in its mighty way. Amen. And this was actually a pretty short stream, 27